This is a massive march, obviously, which represents millions and millions of people rejecting the condemned government's attack on the whole of what's left of the welfare state, and for a better life for everybody, for our children and our grandchildren. It's fantastic. I mean, this is a real expression of the democratic will of the country.
I think what this will do is give hope to loads of people that are not on their own, and people are standing up right across Britain and saying enough's enough, and we're not prepared to accept these cuts that are totally unjustified on working people.
The government shouldn't think people are babies. Take your medicine and say nothing, and that's what we're here for today, to speak out.
I don't believe that the condemned government ever has had a mandate at all. It's a stitched up alliance because it was necessary to keep out any people elected to not make the cuts.
We're having to pay for other people's mistakes. You know, it's not just mistakes, it was recklessness, stupidity, but we have to pay.
There's been the biggest heist in history that's just taken place. We've seen 1.3 trillion pounds just taken out of the British exchequer in order to rescue the banks, and that's just this country.
We want people to work. This country is going to be a youth wasteland if we don't stand up and fight against these people.
Yeah, they're putting the fees up and I'm losing EMA, so you know, I'm here to really protest for my rights and see what comes out of it.
A lot of her friends will be dropping out because they come from poorer homes. Their parents are just working people like myself.
The students are part of this trade union movement. The trade union movement are part of the students. It's no good having a decent set of terms and conditions if you go home and your kids can't get into university or your grandchildren can't get places in university to get jobs. So, you know, this is not just about a selfish trade union issue. It's about all walks of life. It's about going to school, it's about going to hospital, it's looking after our pensioners, it's looking after the people that's on welfare benefits. This is a clear expression that we don't believe that working people should pay the price for what the bankers have done.
Transport workers, like nearly everybody else, are getting a triple whammy. All their benefits are being cut if they're needed to be on benefits because they're low paid. We've got an attack on jobs and pay, and we've got an attack on pensions. But also, they're going to start closing, in my view, large sections of the railway if it doesn't pay.
The people that work for the likes of Tyne and Wear Metro, because it is funded by 5 local authorities, are getting a zero pay rise again for the second year running. And that is a direct result of these cuts.
There's cuts to the amount of investment that goes into the railway network, cuts to the subsidy for the metro systems, and also cuts to Network Rail. They ain't learnt their lesson because you know, the former company before Network Rail, Railtrack, cut back on maintenance to make profits, and it cost lives at Potters Bar and Hatfield.
As a rail worker, that would actually have impact on the safety of our trains, safety on the tracks, safety of the passengers and safety of the workers.
Because I want it for my children, I want it for your children too. I want it for everyone's children. Because we are all in this together.
He's a liar, liar. Oh, he's a liar, liar. No, you can't trust him. No, 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 no. He's a liar, liar. Oh, he's a liar, liar.
solution really is to make sure the ones that cause the problem pay for it. There is plenty of money out there. The rich have got plenty of money. The wealth should be distributed in this country. There is a wealth there. We could pay this deficit off by increasing taxes for the wealthy and seizing some of the offshore fiddles that are going on.
What we should be doing is getting back to rebuilding society, investing in jobs, green transport, the sort of things that people want. As long as we carry on appeasing bankers and this deregulated neoliberal market that we're seeing the results of today, we're going to end up plunging further and further into debt and further into crisis.
I think we should have a massive all-out strike. That's the road we need to go. Solidarity, all of us. Every union together, all out.
What we should be looking for is to stop the movements of Trident nuclear weapons, end them and save £70 billion a year, shut down offshore banking at the Virgin Islands and Caymans, and start building houses and getting people back to work. That's what we're saying is our alternative.